Here's a shocking statistic. In 2023, just 21% of Americans engaged in some type of daily exercise. Why don't more people exercise? Well, many people are intimidated by exercise or don't know how to get started, or they think they don't have the time. Does that sound like you? If so, no worries, because I'm going to give you a simple, foolproof 5-step plan to get you started exercising so you can improve your health and enjoyment of life from this point forward. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Fitness Roadmap, where we help you navigate the path to lifelong strength and health. I'm Mark, and I'm glad you can join me today to learn how easy it can be to get started exercising and getting all the amazing benefits that it offers. Let's jump in. Now, people think that they need to become a marathon runner, bodybuilder, or CrossFit champion in order to benefit from exercise, and that's just plain wrong. The truth is that you can benefit from as little as 10 minutes a day of intentional activity. The challenge for most people is that they just don't think they have the time, or they don't know where to start, or they've tried exercise in the past and ended up sore, injured, and unmotivated. Well, these things often get in the way of people developing a strong habit around exercise, which is important because that habit greatly increases the odds that people will stick with it for the long term, which is ultimately the goal. We want to be exercising for the rest of our lives. That's where I come in with 5 easy steps to get you up and exercising. Now, these are general suggestions that should work for anyone who is looking to get moving. But if you want a more personalized plan based on your own unique situation, you can schedule an exercise strategy session with me. The link is in the description. Check it out. Okay, on to the 5 steps. The first step is to always get the okay from your doctor or medical team. We don't want you to start a new habit or new activity and make things worse, especially if you have any pre-existing conditions or you haven't been active for a while. Go to the doctor, tell them what you're looking at doing, and get the okay from them before you go ahead and start any exercise program. Just makes sense. Once the doctor's okay is out of the way, you're ready to go. That doesn't mean to run out the door and immediately start trying to run a marathon. Start simple. Make it easy. Make it easy on yourself. Do what you enjoy. Whether that's walking, gardening, dancing, pickleball, whatever it is, do what you enjoy. That will make it easier for you to start doing more and more of that. The goal is to fit the exercise into your day, not fit your day around the exercise. So starting out, any activity is good. It's better than not being active. Once you've decided on an activity, maybe it's walking, take your time, start out slow and steady. You may have heard that, what was that old proverb that says slow and steady wins the race. Well, when it comes to building the habit of exercise, that can't be more true. You want to take your time, start out slow, and build over the long run. You do not want to go out and immediately try, like I said, to run a marathon when you haven't done any activity for years. Take your time, find that activity that you enjoy doing, and just start doing a little bit more of it. Slow and steady wins the race. So maybe instead of going out and trying to walk 10 miles all at once, maybe you want to walk 10 minutes. Get in the habit of doing that. Get the good feelings that come from that. You do not want to get injured or sore. That's only a demotivator. You want to stay motivated. So start slow and build from there. This is a lifetime goal for you. So don't worry about trying to win the race at the very beginning. Start slow and build. That makes the most sense in the long run. The next thing is to remain flexible. Don't worry if life gets in the way from time to time. Just focus on getting back to exercising when you can. The goal here is to build a habit of lifetime exercise. And we're talking maybe years or decades of doing this. So who cares if a few days or a few weeks come along where you can't exercise maybe as much as you want or something else takes priority. don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up. Just get back to exercising as soon as you can, whenever it makes sense. You will find the time to exercise, especially once you start building that positive feedback loop that comes from getting in the habit of exercise. So especially at the beginning, be flexible and don't be too hard on yourself if you have to miss some time away from exercising. Think long term and adapt to what life throws at us, because life is always going to be throwing something at us. We just want to make sure that we get back on the exercise train as soon as we can. The fifth and final point here to get you on that long-term exercise train and keep that habit going for the rest of your life is to take that long-term focus. This is a marathon, not a sprint. The goal is to develop a lifelong exercise habit. So that kind of circles back to everything that we just talked about. Don't worry if you miss a few days. Don't worry if you get off track for a while. Get back on track as soon as you can and take a long-term view. What happens tomorrow or the next day or the next month really doesn't matter when you're thinking 10, 20, 30, 50 years into the future. Take that long-term focus, put the emphasis on enjoying the process and building your strength, your stamina over time. Take your time. The benefit of that is you're going to reduce the chance of injury. You're going to enjoy exercise more each and every time you do it, which reinforces the habit and gets you ingrained in activity as a way of life, not something that interrupts life. And that's really the goal. What we're talking about here is getting you moving for the rest of your life. So take a long-term view, enjoy the process, take time to smell the roses as you're out walking, enjoy the whole process. That'll make everything a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable for you. There you go. My 5 simple steps to helping you get started with a regular exercise routine starting now. Now, ideally, this will help you build a solid habit around exercise that will be there for the rest of your life. We want this exercise habit to last the rest of your life. That's the goal. Enjoy the exercise, get the benefits of the exercise for the rest of your life. Let us know in the comments what you do to start and keep that healthy exercise habit. And hey, if you've been exercising for a while and have some tips or suggestions to help others get started, please leave those in the comments below. That's a great way to help others get all the benefits that exercise can provide. Now, if you would like some help getting started with your own exercise program, like I said, you can now book an exercise strategy session with me to discuss your particular situation. I've been exercising for over 45 years, and I'll be able to help you build your own exercise program so you can get started exercising safely and confidently. Check the link in the description below. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone who could also benefit. Give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It really does help. Now, if you want to learn more about the importance of exercise, especially as we get older, check out these videos over here. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, enjoy the journey and be well.